Hey everyone, it's Susie Lee with 66 Degrees. Just wanted to share I built my first agent in Gemini Enterprise and I wanted to recreate with that with you guys. So this is Gemini Enterprise. It is separate from Google Workspace. It is amazing. We've had this for a while. 66 Degrees has done over 100 pilots. This is the future. It's very cool. So go to Gemini Enterprise and you can go into agents or you can click on new agent. So the first thing I want to do is I create an agent that help me build use cases for different companies because we have clients in all verticals and industries, and this agent's going to help me create use cases for them to be more efficient, to create swarms. So help me build an agent that creates use cases ideas for Gemini Enterprise. I'll need high level to very specific use cases, and then building automation and swarms. I also want the problem and solution noted for each example. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So I love this because it's no code. This is conversational. So someone like me that does not code, this is where I will be living because I don't want to code. I took coding in college, don't remember any of it. So this is exciting. So that was really quick. So just like when you build a gem in Google Workspace, you have the ability to preview your agent. You also have the ability to come in here and go under flows. And so it's going to give you the name, the description. You can come in here and update this. So what is the role of the agent? You're going to create use cases, the output. So for each, clearly articulate the problem, and then clearly articulate the solution, and ensure the output is high level, highlights the power of Gemini, and then output format should be clarity and readability. So I can choose which model to use. I might actually move this to 3.1 because that is the newest and best. And then I can put connectors in here. So if I had access to Salesforce, Jira, Slack, whatever it is, I can put it here. And then I can also put knowledge base so I can ground the search as well. So all those 100 plus POCs that we did, I can add that in here if it's in a shared drive or something and focus on those. And then the personalization, these are already done, but I like these. Generate some high level, any specific use cases and ideas, and then develop use cases specific to Gemini Enterprise. I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. Scheduling, this is where you automate. This is the big difference between Gemini and Workspace and Gemini Enterprise. You can do automation. You can have agents talking to agents. You can use ADK to go personalize. You can use MCP to go into other agents built by other platforms. I just learned all this, so I got to share it with you guys. And then we can come in here to preview. All right, so let's go ahead and put in a prompt. I said, create 3 use cases for 66degrees.com, sales and marketing teams to help automate using Gemini Enterprise. I put Gemini Enterprise in here just because I'm used to using it in the prompts. The more specific you are, the better it is for gems, agents, whatever it is. You can tell it not to focus on something. You can tell it to focus on something. I always find the more specific you are and detailed you are, the better it is, even when you're contradicting yourself like I always do. All right, so cool. First use case, automate multiple agent RFP and proposal generation. This is huge. Nobody likes putting together RFPs. So the problem, the sales team has to put together an RFP, the solution, I mean, they're very painful. And so you can build a swarm of Gemini Enterprise agents that can go in, they can read massive amounts of documents, they can leverage the long context window and extract details for technical and business requirements. And then you can have it search your internal repositories for past architecture, engineering profiles, and specific Google Cloud capabilities, and finally synthesize that into a comprehensive tailored proposal. That's amazing. That is very cool. And then it gives me the power of Gemini. So advanced reasoning ensures that generates proposal isn't just a boilerplate text. this is really great. I think we might have to use this internally. Second use case, hyper-personalized account-based marketing, ABM, at scale. This is also great for our marketing team. If you're watching, use it. And then third, automated technical to business content synthesis. So complex migrations or AI deployments, marketing teams often struggle, and customer success managers like myself, with deep technical details. So this is basically this is probably something that I need in my day-to-day life. So this is great. I have the option to export this into sheets, which I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not a huge fan of the sheet format because I hate having to do any kind of formatting. So you get it in this format. I can download it and it'll go into, I believe, a CSV, which I'm not a fan of that either. So maybe I like the first one. So maybe I can ask it to put it in a PDF. So I'm just going to ask it and see if it can move it to a PDF format. Let's see if it can do it. It should be able to, but my prompting was really bad, so we can see what that looks like. All right. So it has generated a doc for me. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. I think it's letting me preview. Proceed to preview, and it's not previewing. So maybe I need to download this. Yes, download it. And then we can see what this looks like. Oh, that is so beautiful. I love this. I could probably actually update this agent to automatically put everything into a PDF format. But that will take some time, so I will not do this on this specific video. But I'm going to go ahead and create this agent. So now I can go back to this agent anytime I need use cases and, continue a conversation with us. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Happy to assist. I have a use case agent now, so if you guys need use cases, let me know. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and looking forward to seeing you guys at the next video.